Hello again, it's me, the guy with the YouTube channel. I'm back after like, what, 3 weeks? However, I don't know. Yeah, like I said, I've been caught up with school, so not a whole lot of time to make videos, but don't worry, today we're gonna do another fucking video. Bandai Megaguirus. Yeah, this is the Bandai 2000 Godzilla vs. Megaguirus Blister Pack Megaguirus. It's what we're reviewing today, because you could tell by the title. There's a little thing down there. You can look at that and you fucking know what I'm fucking talking about, right? So, anyways, on to the detail of the figure, because I don't know how to transition segments. So I'm gonna flatten her out so that it's easier to show her to the camera. Now, if we can focus, because there we go. You can see there's a lot of nice detail on her, starting with her head. It's really nice. I got her neck there, and this brown spray on it. Looks nice. The base vinyl is purple, kind of a dark purple, and it does work pretty well. Her colors are a little dark, but it works. It works. Voice crack there. Yeah, some nice detail on her eyes. They're red. It could be painted a little bit better. You can see some of the purple bleeding through. Not on camera, but in person you can. See, there's a lot of nice detail there. Her teeth, which do appear to be mostly individually sculpted. I mean, it's not like Orgo, where every tooth is individually sculpted except like one. But it still looks nice. And there's red inside her mouth. I'm not really sure if you can see, but there is some detail, but can't really make out what's going on in there. Underside, just as nice. You got a lot of, see, some really nice sculpted detail there on her chin, her neck, going down. That nice copyright sculpted in. I know everyone loves that sculpted on the figures. It's so beautiful. Yeah, anyways, joking aside, you can see a lot of really nice detail. Her claws, they're nicely done. You got brown sprays. Their vinyl is, I'd say, a darker, maybe violet color. More of a, almost black. Not really black. I don't really know what the fuck color that is, but yeah, there is nice detail on these nonetheless. You can see really nicely done. I don't know, because I'm not, yeah, you get what I mean. Legs, they too, no skipping out on this figure. It's all very nicely done, except maybe the paint. You can see there's not a whole lot of paint going on the other side, by the way, but you can see her legs are nicely done. All of them, it's basically two different sculpts for both sides of legs, repeated 3 times on both sides. And her tail, nicely done as well. Going to the end, the little prong bits and the stinger. Stinger is nicely done. Looks a little small to me, but that's just me. Got these little spines going up her tail, really nice. The lighter brown on top of her tail, which lays straight, even though the theater exclusives like bend upward. It's kind of weird. You can see just really nice. The colors don't blend particularly well from the tail up to her back, but it still looks good. Nothing you can really do about that unless you want to repaint a figure like this, but why would you? And even though there's a lot of nice detail that could be brought out, it's still pretty rare. The back looks really nice. Actually, it just occurred to me how nice this back looks, and I've had this figure for several years now. Yeah, you can see it. And you got her wings there. They look nice. It kind of looks like there's silver on the wings, but it's really hard to show, and it took me like a month after I first got the figure to figure out that it actually was silver on the wings. But they just reflect the light so well, you think it's just the vinyl being glossy, and yeah, you can see the detail on it. I'm kind of lost for words on how well this figure is detailed. Like, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I said, yeah. You get the point. It's a really nicely done figure. And you can see this brown up there. Sorry if I'm a little, quiet, or not really as I normally am in videos for this review. I haven't done one of these in a while, so I'm not particularly in the reviewing thingamajig. Yeah, I'm a little cookie today. So anyways, that's it for detail. Now, articulation. Her claws can move about that much. Nothing really that great. Whoa, you're not in focus. There we go. Claws, they move down about that far. And up, yeah, about that far. Yeah, look a little weird like that. I prefer leaving them down like that when I have her on display, because I have her displayed on a little stand. And her legs, all 6 of them can move. Front ones, you know, inner ones, and the back ones, they all 6 move. The wings, they can move as well. They're kind of done like some other figures, like 6-inch fire Rodans, where they're in there a little bit loose and they can flap a little bit. But they can also kind of rotate, not a whole lot of point, and they're oval shaped, so if you do like rotate them and leave them like that, you're going to stress the vinyl and it'll warp it. Tail can wiggle. It's not meant to move. In fact, I've actually popped the tail off once. It is not meant to move at all. It's like a little line, and then there's a little thing above it. It looks really weird. It's just meant to fit in there. They probably should have glue sealed it, like the head, which is glue sealed, so you can't move that unless you want to break the glue seal. So that's it for articulation. Got a few points of articulation, I must say. And for sizing, since she's so low to the ground, we're going to use this Tamashi stand, balancer on it. It's actually pretty easy to do. Just gotta find the right spot, like so. There you go. So for sizing, here is of course Godzilla 2000 from the Godzilla vs. Megaguirus blister pack. Now, even though these 2 figures were released in the same set blister pack together, I will say Godzilla looks a little big. He doesn't size up very accurate with a whole lot of figures. As you can see, because if we put Stinger in his mouth, like in the movie, when he bites it off, I did this in the review of this guy, so you should know, it's a little inaccurate. I did say the Stinger was a little small, but yeah, Godzilla should be a little smaller, so the memorial box version would size better, but they do still look good together, because, you know, they were released in the same set, so, you know, I'm talking really quiet now. So anyways, I don't have any of the other little things that were released in the set, like the Mega Nulon or the Mega Nula or the Griffin. So I'm just going to pull out the Toho Machine Chronicles white hair and, as a stand-in for the Griffin. Well, because, you know, they look kind of similar. This is inaccurate. If this was the Griffin, it would need to be a lot smaller. But it's just a stand-in thing to be pulled out. I don't know why I'm pulling this out, but here's Orga. Go figure. Doesn't look good. Well, actually, it kind of does. But you get the point. Next, here's the Bandai Creation Rainbow Mothra. You know, just kind of compare of winged insect kaiju. It'd probably be more fitting to pull out Batra, but, you know, you get the point. Megaguirus is bigger. Anyways, here's another fucking Mothra. GMK Mothra. Mothra is a lot bigger. I don't know why I'm pulling out all these Mothras. I just got Mothras coming out. Mothras just grow on trees for me. Here's the 1992 8-inch Mothra. Yeah, Megaguirus is fucked now. I don't know why I pulled out those figures, other than that they are Mothras. What does that have to do with anything? I don't know. This review is not going as planned, and Megaguirus, you know, fine, fall over, Megaguirus, jeez. So anyways, next, here's the standard figures you see. SH Monster Arts, Godzilla 1995 Rebirth version. This is probably not accurate, but it's just, whoa, off the camera there, sorry, it's being held in a different way than usual due to certain circumstances, but yeah, this is a little, well, it's very inaccurate. Megaguirus would probably need to be a lot smaller, but this is just to show what she looks like compared to a standard SH Monster Arts figure. Next, here is the NECA Godzilla 2014 6-inch version. This was way too inaccurate. Same thing with SH Monster Arts Godzilla, but this is just to compare how big she looks with an extremely common figure. And finally, here she is with a standard NECA Pacific Rim Kaiju body mold. We're using Axe Head. She looks way too small. Like, Axe Head could just breathe on her and she'd fall over and die if it was like that. So anyways, that's it. Whoa, no, no, nah, man, nah. Anyways, that's it for sizing. Now on to history of the figure and pricing. This figure was originally released in 2000 to coincide with the release of Godzilla vs. Megaguirus G Annihilation. That's the full title of the movie. And it was released in two ways you could get it. You could get the theater exclusive and in the blister pack with this Godzilla. She did not get an individual tagged release, unless you count the theater exclusive, which the theater exclusive was this figure, but I think it was in black vinyl with blue and red sprays. It's a really weird color scheme, but that is actually based on how Megaguirus looks in one of the movie's posters. Yeah, it's kind of weird to explain, but basically, in one of the posters, the way the lighting is on the picture of Megaguirus, she has like the red and the blue and the silver and all that. And they just exaggerated the colors that she looks in that poster for the theater exclusive. And the theater exclusive did have a tag, and it came in this plain white box with a Godzilla sticker. And I think there was a warning sticker on the back. Obviously, you can only get that in theaters. The theater exclusive pricing, I see that one range from around $60 to $100. So, you know, that one's actually cheaper than this one. I've mostly seen this one for around $100. So, you're really yeah. Basically, the theater exclusive is the easier to get of the two. I got this one for around $30, so that's a pretty damn good deal right there. It's pretty unlikely. I didn't check before the review because I'm a fuckhead who forgets to do things like that. But I would say that this one is the rarer of the two. Obviously, was only released once in the blister pack with Godzilla. And then there was a theater exclusive, so technically I lied. But yeah, so for a rating, I'm going to give this figure an 8 out of 10. It just gets the 8 because the color scheme is a little darker than it should be. And the bottom just looks kind of plain. So that's it for this review. 8 out of 10. Thanks for watching. I'm probably not going to make another goddamn review for another 3 or 4 or whatever how long I've been fucking gone weeks. Bye.